think you're getting your hopes up prematurely.
No, we're not. They now know conclusively that Mason did not die in that fire.
Well, except why hasn't he tried to contact us?
He could have been badly injured in the explosion, and that's what worries me most.
So how do we start? Where do we begin to look for him?
Well, Cruz has
Look,
some
I
ideas.
realize it's impossible not to get excited by the thought that he may be alive. But the evidence still says he isn't.
Well, now, wait a minute. What about this nun that said she saw him leave the fire?
She saw a man she believes was Mason. That's not much to go on. That's just her word on that.
She's an eyewitness, though.
She's
Cruz.
also a patient in the psychiatric wing of the hospital. I mean, until we get some proof that really is true, I don't want anybody to start counting on this.
Well, I think we should. I have never accepted Mason's death, any more than you accepted it when Eden was missing. Now, if there is a remote possibility that Mason is alive, I want an all-out search mounted.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I want to be a part of it.
I want to, too.
Well, so what do we do?
Where do we start?
We start at the night of the fire and pick up leads from there.
You know, I'm going to do everything under the sun to find him if there's any chance Mason is still alive.
Yeah, and we can help you, Cruz. You just tell us what you want us to do.
Well, in something like this, there's always a lot of legwork that has to be done first. I think the most important thing you can do right now is just not talk about it to anybody.
Especially not to Timmons.
Yeah, I mean, it would be a disaster if he... What about the press? Lydia Saunders finds out about this, it's a complete disaster.
Is there anything else we can do to help besides keeping quiet?
No, just go about your business. Act as if nothing's going on. I'll be working with Julia on this. We'll have the resources of the DA's office and the police department. We've got to be very careful that Timmons doesn't get wind of what we're doing.
All right, as long as we know what we're doing, let's go do it.
Wait, Cruz, I need to talk to you for a minute, okay?
Sure.
I'm going to call Rupert, and I'm going to tell him I want to put this story on hold for a little while, okay?
Maybe you shouldn't do that.
I really won't be able to concentrate on this story. I promise you I won't, as long as I know that Mason might be out there.
You can't help right now. I mean, you started with this story because you believed it needed to be told, and that hasn't changed. You should drop it for no reason. I'm going to be here every day and night. I'll be telling you what's going on as it goes on, so don't drop it, okay?
Okay. Take care.
Yeah, you bet. I appreciate you guys going along with me in this, okay? Keep a good thought. You ready?
Yeah, let's go. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
I tell you, I don't know. I feel like I'm sort of being shut out of this whole thing.
No, he's right. He's right. We don't know anything about looking for people. Let's just leave it to someone who does.
Don't be hurt, okay? He knows what's best when it comes to looking for someone, especially Mason.
Well, it just seems to me that 3 or 4 heads are better than 1 or 2.
I think you may have just answered your own question.
Look, let's go off the subject just for a second. I want to ask your opinion on this and get a consensus here. Do you think we should tell Mom and Dad?
Well, certainly, they have a right to know about this.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that it's a good thing to tell them.
Well, why not?
Just think of everything they've been through lately. If it turns out that Mason is not alive, we will have raised their hopes for nothing.
Absolutely.
Well, now I think that it would help bring them closer together.
I'll tell you, that's something we can't engineer. That's just something that has to happen.
You wait for something to happen, you're going to wait forever.
Okay. Since we don't agree on this, if Cruz finds out something definitive, we'll let them know right away. If he doesn't, we'll let them know in a week. How's that?
Why a week?
Well, to give him some time.
All right, that's fine. 1 week.
Me too.
Oh. Wouldn't it be something if Mason really were alive? All right, well, look, everybody, it's 10:30. I got a tennis game at 11, and I even got changed, so I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I guess I should be going too.
Oh, listen, I wanted to talk to you for a minute. Could you stay?
Sure.
Okay.
Hey, Ted. Do you guys realize that today is Mom and Daddy's wedding anniversary?
Oh, is that today?
Yeah.
It's amazing they missed it by only a couple of weeks.
Technically.
You know, that makes me so sad. I mean, here's Mom and Dad separated and not even trying to make things work out. This whole family.
I wonder how they're holding up today.
I don't know. I was thinking about going over there, seeing Daddy.
Or when?
In a few minutes. I was hoping maybe you'd go with me.
I'd love to.
Okay,
Well, tell you what, after my tennis match, I'll get Mom, maybe take her out to lunch.
Oh, that would be nice. That's a
Yeah,
good
and
idea.
then I'll talk to Dad after, later on this evening.
Hold on a second.
I can't, I gotta go.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
See you, Kel.
Hi. Hello. Oh, yeah, she's right here. Hold on. For you. Your office.
Thanks. Georgia? Yeah, hi. Really, when? Oh, no. No, it's not that. It's great news. I don't know if I can take this today. Look, let me call you back in a few minutes, okay? Fine, bye.
What's the matter?
Well, nothing, really. It's good news.
Oh, good news. Yeah, it looks like good news.
Oh, there's a really terrific designer in Santa Fe. Enormously talented. His name's Esteban. I've been trying to get a meeting with him for months, and he wouldn't see me. Well, now he wants to see me today in Santa Fe.
Today?
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of guy he is, kind of spur of the moment. But this means I would have to fly down there today. And I don't know in the midst of everything that's going on if I can do that.
Oh, Kelly, there's nothing going on. I mean, there's a lot going on, but Cruz said everything was going to take time.
Yeah, but there's Mom and Daddy, too.
So what? Ted and I'll take care of that. You go to Santa Fe. Just tell me where you're going to be. If anything happens, I'll call you.
Okay. Listen, this means I can't go back up to the house with you.
That's all right. You can't do anything, can you?
I know.
Please, it's all right. You take care of business, and everything will be fine. I'll tell Daddy everything. Tell him you sent your love.
Well, I suppose you're right. There's not a lot I can do here.
Well, what do we do now? You're the expert. What do you normally do in situations like this?
Well, you start by dealing with what doesn't make sense. Suppose he did get out of that fire alive. How come he hasn't made any effort to contact you or anybody else in the family?
Good question, Sherlock. What do you think?
I think we have to face the possibility that something else bad might have happened. Maybe he was hurt. Maybe so severely that he didn't make it through the next couple of days.
I think that's a possibility, but I don't believe for a minute that he's dead.
Well, there must be some reason for his silence. We're going to have to go through records, look for John Does who might have turned up after the night of the explosion. It's not going to be fun poking around through that kind of stuff, going by the morgue and everything, but I think we're going to have to do it just to rule it out.
I'll go along with whatever you recommend, but I don't believe that he's dead.
Fair enough. Beyond that, police records. Anything from 48 hours after the accident. Any reports that came in, calls. Maybe if we're lucky, we can interview the cops that were patrolling within a radius of, I don't know, 15 miles or so. There might have been something going on in that vicinity that would somehow be tied up in his disappearance.
Fine. I'll check the computer printouts. Michael, hi. How are you?
Good morning, Julia.
No,
Cruz.
How you doing, Michael?
Fine. I wanted to see if there's been any word on Mason.
Not yet. We just started looking, but Michael's a good person to talk to, Cruz, because he was the last person to see Mason.
Yeah, we've already discussed this. Of course, I imagine you're pretty busy right now. If you'll excuse me, I want to get started on this record, so I'm gonna go, okay?
And I'll check with you later.
All right, whenever. I'll see you soon.
Daddy?
Hello, sweetheart.
Morning, Eden.
Sorry I interrupted. I guess I should have called first.
Wait, what are you talking about? This is your home. You don't have to make a reservation. You can come anytime you want.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll get dressed.
That's okay. I'm not staying.
Yes, you are staying.
I have a hunch you two need to talk. Excuse me.
Look, Eden.
I don't know what to say to you.
Darling, I know this is very difficult for you to understand.
Understand? No, I don't understand. Why you would want to get involved with somebody like that?
Because she happens to be a highly intelligent, successful, quite beautiful young lady.
Daddy, she is a cold, rude, calculating... Just like Pamela was, just like Gina is. All she wants is an exclusive for her story. She doesn't care about you.
Baby, I think we better not get into this. It has pitfalls we shouldn't get involved with. Why don't you tell me why you came over, huh?
I just wondered if you remembered about your and Mama's anniversary. Thought you might be a little lonely. Obviously, I was wrong.
What would you have done if I had been lonely?
Probably taken you to lunch.
Well, don't change your mind. I may not be lonely, but I am hungry. And I'd love you to take me to lunch.
Julie, look at this.
What?
The night of the fire, a motorcycle was reported stolen just a couple of blocks from the convent.
Yeah, so what?
Well, if Mason did get it out of that church, he would have needed transportation, right? He might have just taken this motorcycle.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, I've heard.
Can you hear anything?
Only you. Be still.
There you go. You know what you should do? Get two cans, string them together. That always works for me.
Honey, what I need here is complete silence. This is a very reliable way of eavesdropping.
Now, this really is pathetic looking. Here you are, the district attorney, and you've got your ear pressed to a glass that's pressed against the wall. Don't you have any better resources?
I'm sorry, but I forgot my stethoscopes.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about high-tech listening devices. You know, little bugs, tape recorders you can hide in secret places, stuff like that.
You know, you're absolutely right. I need something like state-of-the-art to find Robin Hood and his merry men. I should keep like one step ahead of them, or at least in step with them.
Good. Got any ideas?
My brain is churning. You know what? Yep. I think I'm gonna put a bug in Julia's house. And then I'm gonna put a bug in her office. My goodness, she's gonna be so full of bugs. She's gonna have to get an exterminator. And you're gonna stay on guard.
Oh, sure. Whatever you say.
Hi, Mama. How are you?
Oh, fine, good.
Good. Well, I was going to come by and see you later.
No kidding. I just took a chance that you'd be here.
I'm glad.
Why were you going to come and see me?
Oh, well, you didn't forget that today is your and Daddy's anniversary, did you?
No, of course not. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, I was wondering if maybe you two are going to feel a little at loose ends, you know.
No, I'm fine. But I am worried about your father, and that's what I wanted to speak to you about. I would like you to go over and spend some time with him, try to cheer him up today. It's going to be difficult for him. I think he's going to need it.
Actually, I did make plans with Daddy.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, well, then I'm relieved.
Okay, well, I was worried about you.
No.
Are you going to be okay?
Do not worry about me. As a matter of fact, Ted called and invited me for lunch, and that's certainly an invitation that I can't refuse.
Well, I just don't think it's any reason to get discouraged yet.
Why, that a kid said a local gang stole his motorcycle?
Well, he doesn't know that. He didn't see it happen. How can he be sure? We'll follow this up, you know. I'll call the highway patrol and see if we can figure out what happened to him.
Probably in Mexico. I'll get it. Yeah? Yeah, just a second. It's for you.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah, well, thank you, CW. No, that, please keep it up. Keep check. We'll check this one out. Yeah.
What are we gonna check?
Well, that was one of my buddies. He's covering the local hospitals.
Did he find something?
Well, I don't know, but there is a guy down at County who's been there since about a week after the fire.
Yeah?
This particular man does have a tooth missing, but don't get all excited about this. He also was in a coma.
Well, that would explain why I haven't heard from him and why we didn't find anything.
Yeah, I suppose it would. I'm gonna check this out.
Not without me, you're not.
I don't think that's necessary.
I'm going with you. Let's go.
It's a very special treat, having my son take me to lunch.
Well, good. Sorry it's such a rare one.
It's sweet of you to think of it. I just hope you don't feel like you have to babysit me today.
Oh, Mom. You know, you have a crazy self-image. Every time I take you out, I spend half the time persuading you that I am with you because I want to be.
You're right. I'm not being very gracious. I'm sorry.
Oh, Daddy. Honest, this isn't an ambush. I mean, I didn't know they were coming here. I knew Ted was taking her to lunch, but I didn't know that they were going to be here. You want to go someplace else? It's okay.
Quiet. Fine. I'm not the least bit uncomfortable. I just find it highly ironic that we're sitting in the same restaurant on our anniversary, sitting at separate tables. That's all.
Your father is over there with Eden.
Oh. So she is, huh?
Two of you didn't cook this up, did you?
No, sheer coincidence.
Sure.
Honest, Mom.
Well, anyway, I'm glad she's with you because I was very worried about how he'd feel today.
I don't understand you two. You guys get a divorce, and yet you're still worried about each other.
Oh, Ted, I don't think that'll ever change.
I, Channing Creighton Kaplan, take thee, Sophie Amonti, to be my wedded wife, to have and to hold, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health.
Daddy?
What?
Where were you?
I was just thinking how beautiful she looks.
Oh, Mama?
No, the tablecloth.
Well, maybe we could say hello later.
Eden, Cece, what a nice surprise running into you two here.
I thought you were working.
I am. I have a working lunch today. I just wanted to confirm our dinner date for tonight. We are still on, aren't we?
Of course we are. If you're free, of course.
I made a point of being free. I'm looking forward to it. Enjoy your lunch. See you later.
Why don't you knock a little louder, Keith? Even if she were in, she wouldn't hear that.
I'm not trying to make an arrest. I just want to see if she's in there. I don't think anybody's in there. Okay, now. Check.
You do that.
Empty. Okay, now you stay out here and you stay in guard and I'll go inside.
Keith, me, stand guard. What, do I look like a Doberman to you, Keith? No. You see, this is not my job to stand guard. What if someone comes by and they want to deliver something to Julia? Or what if Julia herself wants to come into her own office?
Use a little ingenuity, you know? Make little animal noises. You're good at that. Or distract them somehow. I have complete faith in you.
You have complete disregard for me is what you have. Where are you going?
Gonna deliver the mail to Miss Wainwright like I always do. Lady! Hey, mister, you want to help me? Come on, this lady just passed out cold.
I don't know what came over me. I'm fine.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, may we see him?
Hi. Hello?
Close. Yeah, this surveillance work sure is dull.
Yeah, it's stultifying, but it has to be done.
You know, if Mason really is alive, he'll be very amused to hear all about his funeral.
Please, can we not mention his name for 5 minutes?
Why? I mean, he's the reason we're here.
I just don't want to hear his name for 5 minutes. I think about it, I just don't want to hear it out loud.
Fine.
Wait a second. That sounds like our dynamic duo every turn.
So, you okay?
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, just hang in, you know. We should keep focusing on that motorcycle. I'll call the highway patrol, maybe we can get a computer checkout statewide and find out what happened to it.
What did she say? I'm not sure. What does that mean?
She's so dumb, so incompetent. What was that about the motorcycle? What kind of motorcycle was it?
Do I know?
Do I?
Yeah, is this a highway patrol? Oh, hi, Jeff. I didn't recognize your voice. This is Cruz Castillo. Yeah, I need a favor. I need to locate a motorcycle. It's black. It was a 950cc. Just a second, I'll get the license plate number.
What kind of motorcycle?
Don't worry. He's talking to the highway patrol. You can always get the information from them.
Well, how am I gonna get it if I don't know what kind of motorcycle it is?
Yeah, it's 9763T5.
You got that?
Michael, hi.
Hi, I want to help you find Mason.
Yeah, well, really
can I do?
appreciate it, man.
I thought the bishop told you were to stay out of this.
He did, but I realized I couldn't do that, and I went back to him, had another talk, I explained, and the bishop gave me his blessing.
Really?
Well, that's great. You know, we have an awful lot of ground to cover, and we can really use the help.
Well, now, that's all we need. Now the dynamic duo has God on their side.